What's up, YouTube? This is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World, and I actually cleaned my glass. That doesn't happen too often, and I cleaned it half-assed too. It's good enough for the video. I clicked record, I saw the glass was green, and I said, no, someone's going to bitch about it, because you know they will, or you will, whoever's watching. Anyways, guys, I just deleted a video for you guys. It was, yeah, deleted, not recorded. But I recorded a video on substrates a couple nights ago, and I was tired, and maybe it's a good thing it got deleted because I look ugly as hell in that video. But, anywho, it was a video on substrates, and I will remake it when I feel like I'm in the groove. If I just delete the video, I'm a little angry that I deleted it. I'm not in the mood to make it, but I am in the mood to make something else for you guys. As you guys can see, the 125 is a little greener, and it's a little fishier. It's a little fishier, too. There's some more fish in there. I introduced 10 more fish in the tank, and you're probably saying, 10 more fish? Wayne, you're crazy. It's tetras. Calm down. Not bleeding hearts. Red serpate tetras. Red serpate tetras are amazing fish. You guys need to check this video out right here. I did a video on red serpate tetras. It was one of my species videos. Red serpates are good. I used to have a school of 15 in here, and long story short, I neglected this tank, and I lost a lot of fish. That was my stupidity, and I'm not letting it happen again. Anyways, guys, I want to talk about something that's going on with the 125-gallon tank. I am getting back into the groove. I'm not completely 100% sure what I want to do with the aquascape. This is nowhere near done. There's so many more plants that are coming into this tank. You guys been following me, you guys know I do something. I add plants, I add fish. I add plants, and I add fish. I balance off the ecosystem. I don't want to just throw a crap load of plants in there, and then, I don't know. I like adding fish, adding plants, adding fish, adding plants. That way, you know, there's enough food for the plants. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I know there's enough food, but you can get more fish if you have more plants, and I like having a lot of fish. We all do. But don't overcrowd your tanks, people. You know there's some people out there who have like a 55-gallon, and a green terror, a red Oscar, a Jack Dempsey, and a Pacu, and arowana. You know, there's people out there. And you people, you're going to hell. No, seriously. I'm off work. I'm off tomorrow. I'm in a good mood. Can you guys tell? But back to the topic. I want to talk about what's going on with the 125-gallon tank. It's getting greener and it's getting fishier. And what do I want to do? I've been contemplating on what I want to do with this tank. I have all this really cool driftwood that's native. Now, you can say, Wayne, well, how do I found driftwood if you found driftwood? That's a completely different video, and we'll talk about that in a different video. And I want to put some more of that driftwood. I've got it in the corner there. I want to put some more in my tank, but I don't want to take away from the plants either. But there are some things I've completely decided on with this tank. Lighting is going to be changed in this 125-gallon plant tank. Lighting is going to change. I'm keeping the lighting the flubles are staying on by far. I mean, I'm not letting those things go to waste. It was a gift from heaven that I got sponsored by Fluval. Fluval, you're an amazing company. Thank you. But the flubles are not going anywhere. And the ones in the back might not go anywhere either. I might add more light. More light. And CO2 is going to be put back on this tank. You guys can see I got a little bit of blackbeard algae. There's some on the back glass. There's some here. There's some there. What causes blackbeard algae is simple. CO2 fluctuations. Once you introduce CO2 in your tank, you can't stop because your CO2 levels fluctuated. And when they fluctuate, you trigger blackbeard algae. How you kill blackbeard algae is you get your CO2 levels up to 30 ppm, parts per millions. How do you know you have your CO2 levels up to 30 ppm? You buy a test kit, because I can't tell you. You can kind of judge it by the plant growth and stuff, but that takes experience. But you need to buy a test kit. Where can you buy a test kit? Online, eBay, Amazon probably. They're everywhere. Just like comments. I can't believe I said that on YouTube. I'm sorry. That was stupid. But, I probably got like 20 dislikes for that. But, anyways, CO2 is definitely going to be pumping in this tank. I'm going to introduce CO2. And what I think I'm going to do, and guys, give me your advice, because I really haven't, I don't want to spend a couple $100 on a canister of CO2. Obviously, I have a 125-gallon tank. Little CO2 generators ain't going to cut it. I've DIY CO2 in the past. The problem with DIY CO2, you get fluctuation. You can have it on a set schedule where you set like 5 or 7 bottles up, and then the CO2 dissolved in the water stays the same and the levels never fluctuate. That takes too much damn time. I ain't got time for that. I might have had time for that when I was 13, 14, but I ain't got time for that now. So what I did in the past was Fluval Excel. I mean, not Fluval Excel, I'm sorry. Seachem Excel. Seachem Excel is a liquid carbon. There's also the EI method. Liquid carbon worked great because I knew exactly what I was putting in my tank, exactly how much at what times. That way the CO2's levels wouldn't fluctuate that much. What I'm thinking about doing is jerry-rigging stuff. I'm a handyman. I'm a plumber now. If you guys want, that's what my new job is. But, I mean, I'm good with my hands, and I can jerry-rig stuff. What I'm thinking about doing is something not too complex, but I'm thinking about using paintball CO2s. Guys, I've never done this before. I've been doing a little online research, but you know how a forum starts. You ask one question on a forum, and it gets completely off topic. Nobody would answer your questions. You'll say something like, how do you take care of a motorcycle have a 220? And they'll never tell you how to take care of the damn fish. They'll go completely off topic about it. I hate that shit. So tell me what you guys think. Paintball CO2s, I know some people are saying, oh yeah, it lasts me 3 months at such and such bubbles per second with this size tank. From your experience, guys, how long would a 24-ounce CO2 paintball CO2 last on a 125-gallon tank that's heavily planted? Tell me your experience, guys, because I'm clueless. I've been thinking about getting a 5-pound tank, 10-pound tank, 20-pound tank. I'd like to have a 50-pound tank. There's no way in hell I'm going to buy one of those. I mean, I'm not dropping the cash for that. That's another topic for another video, but I want to talk about that in the video. You know, I think Jacob with Jacob's Aquarium, shout out to you, big man. But Jacob's Aquarium, you know, I was watching one of his videos last night, and he said something like, light went out. But he said something like, somebody asked him a question like, why don't you have, that's what he used. He used Takashi Yamano's little glass bubbler as an example versus the ceramic one. Takashi Yamano charges you like over $100 when the ceramic one costs like $5. Why doesn't he have the extreme? Because he can have something that does the same thing for a fraction of the price. I'm not going to buy all that high-tech shit that costs me an arm, a leg, and a hip when I can rig something up for, you know, if not better, for a lot cheaper. So tell me what your input on that is, guys. But let's stop looking at me. Let's look at the 125. You guys want to see what's going on, right? Let's look. Alright, let me pop a squat. Alright, I introduced 10 Serpe Tetras like I showed you guys for. This is the only one that survived. Freaking crap. Where'd he go? Alright, dude, come on. I'm trying to look. There he is. No, that's not him. Shit. Let me feed them. They might come out. But anyways, one Serpe Tetra survived out of all 15, and I introduced 10 more yesterday, and I want you guys to see the size difference if the fish ever comes out. But there he is. That's the one of the original 5 Serpe Tetras. Look how red he is. These fish were dull as hell when I first put them in the tank, and they're already starting to color up. Red Serpe Tetras love garlic and shit, I had a brain fart. I'll put it in the annotation, but they love that shit right there I put in the annotation. That makes them turn super, super red. You can also supplement it by putting Color Max bulbs on the tank. What I'm also going to establish with this tank is a school of probably, I don't know yet, 25 neon or cardinal tetras, and I'm putting rummy nose tetras back in here. I'm probably going to put about 5 more Serpe tetras. I love Serpe tetras when they school. The color red just bounces off the plant. It's amazing. But let's take a look at the aquascape. Obviously, guys, it's not back to where it used to be, but I'm taking my time with it, taking it step by step, day by day. Dwarf Sag, some of that stuff's got blackbeard algae on it, and this is the new growth in the front. That's the new stuff that's doing really good. Microswords are spread out. I've got microswords right there, microswords right here, microswords here, and you guys know this stuff will grow out. I've got Crypt Bronze Wendiddy right here, 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 here as kind of like a mid-height plant. I'm thinking about putting some Hygrophila compact or something back there. Wallachai swords. This stuff was the same. Added a lily. Excuse me, that's probably going to come out. Non-ginseng is going to have an effect here, like a Dutch-style aquarium. It hasn't grown in yet, so it's kind of hard to tell to see what I'm trying to do. But in the months when these plants grow, you'll see what I mean. Indica's there. That indica is already starting to fade color. I grew that outside of one of my plant ponds, which I sell plants from you guys, and for you guys, and it turned super red. I brought it back in the house. It's turning green again, and that's because there's nothing better than natural sunlight. Belixa japonica. I finally got that plant back in my tank, and this is one of my favorite plants. And why the fuck is it milting? That's making me a little mad. I've never had Belixa milt on me before, but just a small amount of it is. But that's back in my tank, and I just made a plant order of extremely rare. One of them is extremely rare, but I ordered some really hard to care for plants again. I got Limophilia aromatica, which is really good once it gets going. It's not hard to care for. I got you know what? I'm gonna shut up and let you guys know about that. Some of these plants I haven't had since I had the 10-gallon Serpe Central tank. If you guys remember that, you guys been with my channel for a long time. Guys, I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna upload this video tonight because I just don't give a damn. I was gonna let it come out a little bit later. The Rick, I promise, man, your video's coming. I accidentally deleted that one too. But anyways, guys, comment, rate, and subscribe. This tank is going to be a fully planned tank again. It's going to get a light upgrade. It's going to get CO2 again. Can't wait. And you can see the Serpe tetra swimming around. The babies right now, oh boy, no more battle sharks because I think he was kind of eating the neons. He wouldn't eat the neons when, and I don't have proof that he did it. But if I didn't feed the tank for like 3 days, a neon go missing. Then I feed them, neons wouldn't go missing. Wouldn't feed the tank for a couple days, neon went missing. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it was coincidence or was it the ballast shark. But no more ballast sharks going in here. I want to have more fish in here that are smaller, more life in this tank, more of an ecosystem. I got some bushy-nosed plecos, albinos coming in. They're on order from my local fish store, guys. I'll see you guys next time, maybe with a saltwater video. I don't know yet, guys. But comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Later.